My name is Nick Holmes and I am the Director of Science at Island Conservation. We work to identify important projects where island species, typically globally threatened species, are at risk from invasive species. And with the partnership, we try and find a solution to overcome that threat with the ultimate goal of preventing the extinction of these globally threatened species. Invasive species have a disproportionately higher rate of impact on islands than you see on the mainland. And that was both devastating to see the impact that invasive species have, but it was also an exciting opportunity because you can do things on islands that you can't do on mainlands, and you can have genuine conservation benefits. So that's how I came to be at Island Conservation. It's been estimated that rats have found their way to more than 80% of the world's island groups. So they're a fairly common introduction where they can be quite devastating as predators, as consuming seeds, modifying vegetation. And there's a small island down in the Channel Islands called Anacapa, and rats came off Anacapa about more than 12 or 13 years ago now. But at around the 10-year mark, somebody noticed something really important, and that was that a globally threatened seabird called the Ashe storm petrel, which is about the size of an apple, and it's a highly vulnerable thing to rats. It smells like fish, makes a racket, calls a lot when it's on the ground, and if it's in the presence of a rat, there's no competition. The rat will predate these animals. And of course they're globally threatened. Well, this thing turned up on the island. People detected it based on its calling behaviour, and then they were able to locate a breeding nest. And that's a pretty amazing outcome, that this island 10 years later, after having this conservation intervention, can continue to provide such powerful conservation benefits into the future. So we're one organisation, but there's a number of people that work in the field of island restoration. So our little organisation, Island Conservation, we have been able to see projects successfully implemented on about 60 islands in some of the places that we work, the Caribbean, Southwest Pacific, South America, North America. But there's been more than 1,200 attempts of removing invasive species on islands around the world. And every single one of those requires dedicated professionals and commitment and a passion towards seeing good things happen for island species. And so beyond just what's going to happen for island conservation, when I look at that bigger community, I think really big and exciting things are going to happen.